Hey guys, welcome back. Eric here with Iraq Veteran 8888. I want to show you this really cool Canik. This is in the Mete series. It's called the MC9. Century has really been knocking it out of the park with some of these gun designs, and I think Canik is doing a great job of filling a lot of voids in the market when it comes to certain price points. And this gun, the suggested MSRP is like $429 or something like that. So like these things are coming in at a ridiculously good price point, and this gun is meant to compete with like the P365, the Shield Plus, you know, your double stack micro 9 category. Check it out. Let's shoot this thing a little bit. First mag, this is a 15 shot mag. All right, you got your flush fit mag, so it comes with a 12 shot mag and a 15 shot mag. What does that remind you of? Just about every other micro 9 double stack gun that's on the market, but I think the street price on these is gonna wind up being somewhere in the $350 price point. So I think that when you look at the street price of what this gun's gonna wind up bringing, I think it is definitely a positive contender for a compact EDC that still has some generous capacity, okay? So I just I just filmed a video on the Century Canik Rival S Chrome with a 5-inch barrel race gun, that metal frame race gun. And I'm actually shooting this little short sucker better than I was shooting the race gun. I don't know what it is, but in fact, I even stole the mags out of the other box here. So these are the 18 shot Rival S magazines. They will work in the double stack Mete MC9. Let's give it a try. This gun is available in, right now, 3 different finishes. Of course, here you see the two-tone, FDE in black, of course, solid black, and then they offer FDE, complete FDE pistol. I like it overall, you know. The trigger guard on this gun is a little large, but you do have a rail system here on the bottom if you want to run a little compact flashlight. And as with all of the other Canik options that are out there, they almost always come with case candy and all kind of cool stuff. You do get a holster with this gun included with it. You've got interchangeable back straps. It comes with 3 different back straps, so you can get that back strap right where you want it. The sights, at first I didn't really know what to think about the sights, but the front sight is just a basic white dot. I mean, for a gun in this price range, obviously you're not going to get night sights right out of the gate, but the sights work quite well for what they need to be able to do. And I can acquire a sight picture, and the gun is zeroed quite nicely right out of the box, looking really good. I'm hitting just about whatever I need to, which is nice. It's nice and light. It's nice and slim. There's not a whole lot of junk hanging off of it, which is nice. It is cut for a slide rider. Almost all of these newer guns that are coming out now are all going to be cut for slide riding optics. That's kind of become industry standard now, I think, amongst pretty much all of the industry, because people like to put optics on their pistols. I'm running this with irons just to keep it sleek, but I think like what are those SIG Romeos, the little tiny SIG optics that you can put on the P365, it looks like that bad boy would drop right on here. So I think that's what they were going for. And again, just one thing I want to kind of reinforce with the Caniks is that it is nice that you can have a ready-to-go package right out of the box. It comes with tools, it comes with back straps, it comes with a holster, a nice case. So, I mean, would you call it entry level? I suppose for the price, it's entry level price to get into an EDC. I mean, I can't think of many pistols on the market that are going to come in at this price point that I would actually trust or say would be a good enough gun to protect yourself with for that kind of money. So if it's one thing that I think these guys get high marks for, is that, you know, yeah, it's a Turkish produced pistol, you know, they're imported, but gosh, it holds up, and they're competing, and they're doing it in a way that does it at a decent price point and still have a decent gun at the end of the day. So, you know, kudos on them for doing that. You know, I think this gun's holding up pretty good overall. Let's shoot it some more, have some fun. Let's try one of the 18 round mags out. A little extendo on here. I mean, if they're right on top of you, you're in there. You're in there. You're good. We are going to try it out with some defensive ammunition as well. Right in the chest. Personal defense range, personal defense situation, totally what the gun needs to be able to do. I will admit, I didn't look at the barrel length. Let me check that real quick. Yes, some of us read the freaking manual, y'all. I apologize for not having that spec. I was curious what the barrel length was in this bad boy. Let's see. Barrel length, 3.18 inches. And that also gives me an opportunity to show you the holster. There's your holster. You know, basic holster, but for the price, you know, it's gonna be kind of basic. You do get a mag loader, and of course your case candy, accoutrements, cleaning stuff, and of course the famous Canik toolkit that looks like a little miniature version of the gun, which is always kind of cool. So anyway, there's all your case candy and your gadgets and stuff. Yeah, so just over a 3-inch barrel. So I'm pleased with that accuracy for such a short, rigid little barrel in this gun. Go ahead and shoot a couple more mags. And then we're gonna shoot these sodas. I've got some defensive ammo we're gonna try out as well. Smooth gun, wow. Oh, that long range gong's giving me some problems. Okay, this is some Remington Ultimate Defense. This is plus P ammunition, 124 grain loaded with a Golden Saber projectile. We're gonna hit a couple of these sodas, and I'm gonna print a few. And look, I'm trying to shoot kind of fast and instinctively. I'm not trying to shoot tiny groups. I'm trying to just put rounds on target with this thing, just to kind of get an idea. I mean, I haven't tried any drawing with it or timing myself or whatever, but thing is, it's a nice compact pistol that fills a very specific niche. You know, you get into a striker fire gun, and one thing I didn't mention, fantastic trigger. The trigger breaks smooth as glass, and that's one thing on these Caniks that I do like. I think the triggers are fantastic, and you do have a loaded chamber indicator. Okay, gosh, that slide stop does not have a heck of a lot of meat. That's the second time that slide has fell like that. But you do have a loaded chamber indicator. When there's a round in the chamber, the little tit pushes up. And also, if you're, you know, doing a chamber check, you can reach down and feel that little indicator. If it's popped up, that lets you know you got a round in the chamber. So that's a way to do a quick chamber check, which is nice. It's a no frills gun with not a lot going on, but it seems like, you know, holding up pretty good. All right, I'm gonna shoot these sodas here, or try to. I got the sun in my face, let's see. All right, Mr. Gopher down there. Wow. Pretty cool piece of hardware. I mean, for what they cost, that's a great option just to have something to protect yourself, you know? And it is easy for us, you know, to get jaded when it comes to all of the different guns that we have access to and all the things that we've done videos on over the years. And it's really easy to get into our own little biases where we go, well, we prefer this type of gun or that type of gun. And sometimes it's important to remember that, you know, I want to be able to take these guns out and show them off to the best of my ability and show you guys what they're all about, kind of discuss where I think they sit in the hierarchy of pistols and things like that. I'm not throwing my P365 away for this gun. However, if all I had was $359 burning a hole in my pocket and I needed a way to protect myself and I wanted something compact and something that would do the job, I would not hesitate carrying a gun like this if it's all I had. And I don't even want to say from the standpoint of, well, it's not as good as a SIG or a Smith & Wesson or a Glock or something like that. It's just that people psych themselves out, okay? They think, well, it doesn't cost a lot of money, therefore it can't be a very good gun. And we get guilty of chasing a price tag rather than chasing features. So if you're the kind of person that chases features and you want a compact, double stack micro gun that can compete closely with a P365 or Shield Plus or a Glock 48 or, you know, whatever model that's up to by now, you're in there, right? So it's going to get you in the same ballpark. It may not have the name recognition as some of the other heavy hitters, but this little gun packs a decent punch and seems to be well sorted out. I think they did a great job with this gun. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, IraqVeteran8888 on Twitter. We share deals, we share all kinds of cool stuff, behind the scenes photos, of course, spicy memes, and of course I'm always spouting my mouth off on social media. So if you want to follow us and get more of your fingers on the pulse of what's going on day to day, make sure you follow us on Twitter. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Many more videos on the way. We'll see you soon.